Okay, everyone, this is going to be our tip number 2 during this time that a lot of us are at stay at home. The first thing we did was we did pitch shots, went over a couple things in the pitch shot, so you can look at that. Now we're going to talk about distance wedges. And what do I mean by distance wedges? I think of distance wedges or wedge shots when I start getting outside of 40, 50 yards. Think of, I have my full, let's say, sand wedge, my full lob wedge, my full pitching wedge. Some of you have a gap wedge. You know your max distance or how far you like to hit it full. But what I would suggest is get 2 other swings other than your full shot. Get a 3/4 swing and get a half swing or chest high swing. Learn to master those 2 swing lengths, control the speed, and find out how far the ball flies, as opposed to trying to figure out how to hit a 50-yard shot, how to hit a 60-yard shot. So for example, I have a 54-degree wedge here. When I hit it full and I hit my full wedge, I hit it about 110 yards, 112. When I hit my 3/4, it goes about 94. And when I hit my chest high, it goes about 73 yards. Now, how do I know that? Well, I first practice getting the correct swing length. And then after I hit 6 shots, and even on the range, I use a laser and little spots, I learned over time how far they go. So when we hit these distance wedge shots, just be very basic in terms of square club face. We're not opening the face or doing other things. Ball position middle, okay? And I want 3 swings, 3 swing lengths. So the first swing is our full, okay? And for me, that's my 112. Then when I hit my 3/4, I grip down a 1/2 inch and I swing very smooth. I think Ernie Els or Freddie Couples, okay? And we get 3/4. And that one there is my 94-yard shot. And then when I grip down about 1 inch, I go to my chest high. And that right there would be about my 73-ish yards in the air. Now when I have a 60, my full is 90, my 3/4 75, my chest high is 60 yards. Learn to master those swings. Film yourself face on. Learn to control the swing length. And in terms of what you hear, the main theme is when I'm hitting the ball, I'm allowing the body to naturally rotate through the shot. So I'm not using a lot of wrists. When we get those 60 degrees, a lot of people stop and flip it. The ball goes nowhere, you hit it fat. I want you to learn to rotate around the front leg. Notice there's a little shaft lean as I clear through. And once you get those distances, now you have something to work off of. What a lot of you guys do when you have a 60-yard shot, you take the club back so far that you have to slow down to hit it. And for me, if I got to fly the ball 60 yards, I know I could take my 60-degree wedge, go chest high to chest high, and then it'll go about 60. If I need to hit it 65, I go a little more than that. If I need to hit it 55, I go a little less than that. But I practice getting swing lengths, those 3 swings, swing lengths, learning how far the ball travels, and then I could use that as a reference point when I play golf. And it'll definitely help you make better quality distance wedge shots.